night primetime. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions on Sunday night primetime. Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Turbo, son. Easy.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Duffy goes on the first play of the game. Dallas Turner off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son. Move it, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
EQ. Here we go. 319, Justin. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
I got him. On me. Hey, let's go back. Double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, can.
2nd down, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, who's here, son? You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Lions 1st down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, You have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Hey, Red Monday. Here we go. 258, Lucius Nut. Set.
Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
That's good. We're on Lions. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down. Fields. One out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
222. Tonight.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here we go. 319. Can I see that? Come on. Is that all right?
Fields now to throw on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go. 319.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go. It's hot. 11. 319. Hey, 551. 551. Go.
Here's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And once again, he loses the football. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son.
A 1st down throw for Fields. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go. 319, Justin Hunt.
Throwing is Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to second down at the 46-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. This has been bizarre. From second in a mile on a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Vikings 11-yard line.
Here we go, side. Green 19, can I see that? Side.
Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 11-yard line.
Chip slam. Here we go, it's hot. 551, 551. Hey, can. Punch right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, just attack. Hey, can. Go Will. Attack.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
A loss of 1.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
West side's in. Motion. Attack.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards.
Here we go, son.
At the 43-yard line.
Green 19, just attack. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, can. Tonight.
Fields now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Bates, good with the extra points. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. But give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
This one is caught by Addison. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's got it! That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal, Minnesota.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 11. In motion, it's Jefferson.
18 Cardinal.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 30.
Little play action here with McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. First down, Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ken. See, don't jump. Ready? Blue 58. Angel.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Sit high.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions.
That's good.
55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows.
And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown tonight. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll manage only a couple. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he...
And this is caught on the sideline. Gonna have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. 331, 331. Sit high.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Up the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good. For a Lions first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
Oh, and he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
Here we go. Set. Green 19. Set.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go. 331.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Set. Set high.
Now a give up the middle. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side. They're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
He'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
They'll run. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.